Hello, fellow humans of Humankind, and welcome back to the Sounds of Stadia channel. We have took a short intermission just to retwig things around, alter some layouts and some colours, all this PC magic, and we are ready to jump in for our exciting first look at Humankind, the beta that's just been dropped. Well, we say just, it was dropped before the Stadia Good Stuff video day 2. Let's see who's joined us in the chat. As always, Lee's there. He was with us for the boys during the answer. He's driving home from work and he's listening. Merry Game, it feels like Steam when it first launched. Temper your expectations. It's good and growing. I don't know whether you're on about the game. Sorry? What was that? Richie? No? Can you hear me? I don't think you can hear me. And Kumna just started the Humankind beta. This pretty good intro of the video. Let's have a look. Richie just seems to be lost in some world where he can't... Can he acknowledge me? Are you there? I don't know what. I don't know if he can see me, if he can hear me. And he's gone. And that's fantastic. Well, that doesn't bode well for the camera. So, hi everyone. Oh, I'm still here. He'll come back in shortly. We'll just wait. We'll wait for Richie before we get started into our first look at Humankind. I'll boot up the game while we wait for him because we don't need him because apparently it's a single player experience. So let us play for free. Humankind. Click to play. Whoom. That noise has kind of grown on me actually. And as I mentioned in the previous show, oh, here I am again. Apologies for the cameras, they're moving around. Now I look daft being all up high. Sega!
Back.
From Amplitude. What happened? Because you just started looking confused left and right and I was thinking, can he not hear me?
As soon as you started the intro, you froze in Discord. I glanced over like where I've got the stream up. You still going? I was like, what's going on here? And then so I just disconnected me and reconnected and fixed it. So I haven't got...
Hello and welcome to Humankind's Stadia Open Dev.
Who's this guy?
My name is Jeff
Hello,
Spock. I'm
Jeff
the
Spock.
narrative director of the studio, and I'd like to thank you
Who's
for
audio?
joining us on our journey of co-design
Merry Gamer,
and
mine
co-creation
or
with the
Chris's?
community. Amplitude has been doing this for about 10 years now, but for Humankind, we want to do something a little new and a little different. So more than a demo, this open dev scenario is designed by the dev team to get feedback on specific features of the game. Obviously, Humankind is a much bigger game than what you will see here. So also, please note that this scenario does not represent the final game content or quality. We're still working on it. Now, Humankind is all about creating your own unique civilization by combining cultures over the course of human history. For this scenario, you will start with a predefined culture, the Nubians.
Nubians!
Then have the chance to combine
Sorry,
them
it
with
was.
one of the
I just
10
had
cultures of the
silence for
following
ages,
era,
and then
classical
you
age.
just scared the shit out of
You
me.
can play the scenario as often as you want.
You're
for a
not sharing
whole
audio
week,
on that
and
stream
we
you're sharing
encourage
me
you to
through
do
Discord,
so.
Chris, by
Try
the way.
lots of different combinations and see how much fame you can score.
The screen share you've got going through
we
Discord to
ask
me,
you
you're
for
not actually sharing any
responses
audio.
to a series of questions that our game designers put
So all I can
together,
see is a
so you can
guy
help
just
us
silently
make
do this.
Humankind the best historical strategy game. So we're looking forward to hearing from you. Obviously, we hope you enjoy playing the game.
Technical.
Together, let's see how far we can push Humankind.
How far can we push Humankind? Right, Richie, you want me to sort out audio for yourself, I guess. That would seem fair.
Yeah.
Right. When you were saying like, no audio, I'm thinking, well, everything's going from the desktop. It's just to get you.
Yeah,
audio.
it's just to me. Yeah.
Just for you, right? I suppose we can try and do something about that, I guess. Without closing it. Stream quality. I mean, it should be coming through.
Maybe it's on my end.
Yeah, because it's desktop audio. It's just kind of pushed through to you, isn't it? Through screen sharing. So, Humankind, everybody. Let's see if I can actually... It helps if I get the chat back up, because that also has disappeared. Right. So, this is, from what we've said so far, it's a mouse and keyboard setup. Damn it. Stupid stream quality's over Richie's face as well. We will get to the game. I'll just minimise that. You might not need the audio.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll live without it. It's fine.
You can just sit in a peaceful world. So here we are. I've got a gentleman here with his nipples out, as you like to start every Civilization-style game. And the plan is to play through this, because it's been a good while since I've played a game similar to this. So let's have a look. It all starts with Nubia. The reason I give you my best Watto impression, Rich, is because he said we're going to start with the Nubian race, and I'm pretty sure Watto asked for Nubians or something instead of Republic credits or something like that. Can't really remember. Something along those lines. I'm sure the chat will correct me if I'm wrong with my 20-year-old Star Wars reference. But, right, so we've got settings, previous games. See what kind of setup
Star Wars
got.
references are timeless.
Good. Right, music, master volume is all set. Sound effects. See what we've got. Gameplay. Auto saves, tutorial level advanced. Yeah, probably, because there's going to be a lot to deal with. Tooltip. That's it. Now, this is one of the things that does have me really excited for Stadia, and you said so as well, Richie. That kind of hybrid PC console crossover, where because you can use a mouse and keyboard quite seamlessly, it lends itself to games that people otherwise wouldn't be able to play without a powerhouse of a PC.
Well, that's
just
it.
In the cloud.
All the way back in episode 1 of the podcast, when we're talking about what got our interest in Stadia, the hybrid nature of it was definitely one of the things that I was interested in. As someone who used to be predominantly a PC gamer, then transitioned over to consoles like the PS4 generation, being able to have both types of games, because controller's great for a lot of things, mouse and keyboard's great for other things. I want to play both. Having that in one package is perfect for me. Perfectly perfect.
Shout out to Mr. Spock there, who was giving us the kind of introduction beta. It's nice to see developers, because I think a lot of people sometimes forget that they are human. And they're just trying to do their best work and put out the best creative ability.
Game developers aren't human.
Yes, they are.
The game developing robots. Everyone knows that.
Artificial intelligence and all that.
Respect to all game developers out there. Genuinely, like, there's a lot of shit you have to go through in your industry just to give us enjoyment. So much appreciation for that.
So let's get into it, Richie. It all started with Nubia, and we've got discovery, small steps, growth. One of the crossroads of civilization, Nubia was a great trading power, possessing a potent military weapon, its archers. Now it's your turn to write the next chapter in that glorious history. How will you be remembered?
I say we start by developing t-shirts.
What, get a merch store going for Nubians?
Yeah, get a merch store. This is where I wish we actually had a merch store set up, because that would have been a perfect time to plug it.
Nubians. I'm sure it's Nubians. So here we go, we've got lots of civilizations going on here. It actually looks like Ivor from the Vikings, the new Assassin's Creed Valhalla, in the holding hands there with some kind of scientist guy. And I say scientist because he's donning a white lab coat. That's all my... Because every scientist has to wear a lab coat.
It's true, we do.
We've got Spitfires in the air, we've got age-old rifles, we've got people with sword and shield, hammer and tongs, Egyptian temples in the background, mixed in with a city landscape and rockets blasting off to space.
Cool.
Interesting.
Isn't it? There's also an elephant.
Is there?
Yeah, there is.
Oh yeah, there is, at the back. I didn't even see that there. Well, what's warfare without elephants, eh?
This is a mismatch of cultures. It's got like Asian-style pagodas alongside like Egyptian pyramids.
Right, so here we are with our Nubians. And there's lots of stuff going on the screen already. So let's see. Before placing your first city, let's study the terrain. Use this button to show the grid with, I presume it's the right mouse click?
Left, I think.
It doesn't really... No?
Try right.
Before placing your city, let's study the terrain. Use this button to show the grid. Right. I mean, I can move things around. Show the grid. Is that the grid? Like
maybe that's it.
Right click.
Oh, if you hovered over
wait.
Yeah.
There's something highlighted down here.
Oh, I see.
So it's telling me to click. I thought it was like telling... It was basically telling me to click the highlighted icon. Classic video PC tutorials here. Right, let's see.
So far.
Good start.
You're clearly the guys to start the civilization ticket to glory.
Yeah, certainly. We're going to take these Nubians to the next level. The grid shows the natural resources of all discovered tiles. The tile resources can be food, industry, money, or science, and are collectively known as FIMS. FIMS. You can play with or without the grid enabled as you see fit. In the case of this, it's certainly needed. That is definitely true. It will automatically appear.
I like the grid in these sort of games because it's just nice to be able to see like
more information,
nice clean layout.
Right?
It's like chess.
Yeah.
Imagine playing chess without the grid, without a layout.
Yeah, it would get very
You just have to
messy.
kind of guess where the spaces are.
Guess at chess. Information displayed in the grid can be very useful for organising your cities, maximising their production. It is also handy for determining where to find your next city. Now let's try to find a place where there is a lot of food and industry. I like how it asked me I have to click understood. I understood. Animal
So
there.
there's a place right in the middle of the map on the like high rise.
Yeah, there's a bit with a magnifying glass, so I'll just stop here where it says animal lair. This is a lair. Destroy it and you will stop associating animals from spawning. Understood. Right.
So do we want to destroy habitats? Should we go for a green playthrough?
Let's see. So dry grass. Bring units to find the reward. Now, Richie, as someone who's never played Civ in a long time, you should probably help me out with what to do next because the tutorial has disappeared.
Right. So we need to define. I think we need to establish a city, and we need somewhere that's got good industry and food, which I'm assuming that food helps keep people alive, and industry helps you build stuff.
That seems about right.
Yeah. Science, I imagine, comes into play a bit later when you're developing technology, so I'm guessing that contributes there. Gold is probably for like trading and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So it seems like we want industry and food
yeah.
because we want to be able to build stuff.
I mean, there's good industry and food down here. I've got 2 cogs and I've got 3.
Right? There's that place right in the middle of the map. Is that already an established settlement that we own? Or
we can click it. Scouts. Lots more icons.
because that seems like right in the center of the map has everything that we need. That's where, if that's not an established settlement, that's where I'd be looking to build it. Although there's a place just to the left that has got 2 food and 2 industry, that might be okay.
I mean, it's got the little highlighted magnifying glasses here. Discoveries can be made here by the first army coming. So they're kind of discoverable places, I take it. Discoveries can be made here. Yeah. Got ceramic, porcelain, copper. Okay, so they're the industry things. And sanctuary, whatever that is. And then, yeah, we've got our big city, which is already up and running. And then there's this. Oh, this looks clickable. That's different.
Yeah, I'm guessing they're our units. That's
they're our
what
regiment,
we have. Yeah.
So can we... Alright, we can move them. So should we go just search?
Yeah. Bear in mind, if this is 10 base, they can probably only move so far every 10.
Okay. Great, we've got our regiment. Do you want to rename the regiment, Richie? Well, that's an interesting
yeah,
keyboard.
let's do it.
Do you want Richie's regiment?
Nah, let's not go with that. Let's go for something more interesting.
The Good Stuff Gang?
Yeah, the good stuff gang, that's it.
There we go, we've got...
I don't want them named after me because these are arguably probably going to be the shittest units we have in the entire playthrough.
There you go, we've got the Good Stuff Gang. Sponsored by Stadia.
Not sponsored by Stadia.
Not sponsored by Stadia. Right, so let's just go over here and see if they can find... Oh, there's the moves. Yeah, there's, I suppose, one.
I've played a bit of Civ, but actually, I've played more of Age of Wonders, which is almost like Civ, but given the fantasy treatment.
Right, yeah.
So my knowledge is probably limited a bit, but we'll see what we can do.
It's infinitely better than mine. Anyone who's watching along in the chat, by the way, all 30 of you, help us out if you know, because...
Yeah. We don't.
We don't, evidently. That's why it's a first look. This is the most genuine first look you are going to get at this game.
Isn't that a sign of a good government, Chris? When you clearly have no idea what you're doing?
I mean, that's how all governments run, right?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah, again, I don't know. I feel like the tutorial ended quite abruptly on me there. Like, what does it want me to do next? It said, what, find a city, There's the city, I guess. I'll click that. It's got stability, food, industry, money, science. Wonderful. But
Cool,
what do I
that
need?
sounds
But
good.
what does it want me to do?
I don't know. I think we need to build a settlement.
Pyramids?
Do we do-
Well, again, I'm trying to think, yeah. Lord Alex in the chat, I tried playing, but I got confused. Don't worry, Alex.
Yeah,
You
we'll
hang
figure it out
around. You
together.
hang around with us right here, and we'll get some traction. We'll get some rhythm. Kumna, you're with us as well, my friend. This is a community thing we're doing right now. All of our streams are always community based, so
Yeah.
we're only human.
So, Chris, what you're saying is when we're terrible, it's chat's fault.
No,
For the-
no.
for
I'm
the-
saying we're all in this together. If we live together, we die together, Richie. That's it. Gargoyle as well. Yes, boys, let's do this. Let's figure this out. We will we'll actually evolve our own civilization, Richie.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, if you put this PC set up in front of a Nubian right now, they wouldn't have a clue.
They wouldn't have a clue, yeah.
They don't even have proper clothes.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, we've got the city, we get that. There's a scout,
Right.
great. He's got melee combat and he's a pathfinder.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm guessing scouts are probably going to be
Die.
terrible in combat, but can cover more distance. The scouts, after
Okay,
all.
look, I don't want to rename him. He's called Kerma the Frog. That's the
Yeah,
city.
no, can't even work out if the city's mine or not. I think we're in the same boat. Like, I don't know whether it is our city or not.
I mean, you would think a tutorial would start you off with
Yeah.
your city, right?
If this is anything similar to like Age of Wonders, that kind of blue glowing line is kind of our domain.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say
Yeah,
that. And then you've got the kind
although
of
with
fog
Age of
war.
Wonders, the domain was very important because that's where you could cast magic in.
Okay,
Because you were kind of a wizard overseeing your civilization.
right. Now, they are clicked to go and explore that magnifying glass, but they're not moving beyond there.
So
Do I
I'm
have to
guessing
click-
they're out of movement.
Do I have to end my turn, do you think?
Have we moved the other scout?
I don't know. Before I click that then. What, these are the guys over here?
Yeah.
Where should we send him? Should we send him to explore the stone field?
Yeah, we can do.
If you can get there. No, we can't get there. I can't actually see the other group of people.
Yeah, I can only see the the icon. Is that
There you go.
maybe they're not ours? Maybe they're just
Visiting
people that are in the map.
tourists.
Independence.
Right. Okay. Let's get our group. Let's just end the turn and see what it says.
Yeah.
Your researchers are currently idle, so I guess we should get our researchers to do something.
Yeah.
Is this research right here? Because it's got a little
I don't
clock,
know.
so we can
You've
get
got
them.
Progress bar of the left. With calendar, domestication, carpentry, and city defense.
Okay. Let's. Do we want more scouts or do we want more farm? I suppose farmers. It's always good to invest in food, right?
Actually, what's the one next to it? Is that like kind of production?
That is
Because it might be
maker's
better
quarters.
to invest in industry earlier, because that'll help.
What if
build
everyone
other
dies
stuff.
from lack of food? Surely food's critical to anything. I've
Yeah,
clicked
it's your choice.
Right.
They're probably both
I can
decent
play.
choices
I can
to
play
sell.
something now.
Oh.
Right. But
Oh, wait a sec. Can you place them near where your units are? Oh,
I can place it around the city. So
Oh, that's what we need to do.
So,
So,
we
I'm
need
guessing we
somewhere
want to place this where
food.
there's a lot of food.
so there's not much food, but there's definitely some
So-
there.
There's two there.
But we'll place it there.
Oh, I think I'm starting to get this. So
Good.
maybe that's where we've put like a farm there, so we get access to two food. Where if we put like a workshop or something, we get access to two industry.
Okay, I see what you. I see what's happening. I see what's happening. Dave in the chat says research prostitution is great for economy and morale.
You're not wrong,
You're not wrong there.
but you are being renamed to Peter Baelish for the rest of the stream.
Kumar, you're building the scouts in your city. Oh, okay, so I must have clicked something to build scouts. That's why we can't see any yet. So we've got to wait
right.
2 turns until the Kermit guys show up. Because we've got,
Maybe.
the good stuff gang
That's
is
cool.
still out. Right. So we've done that. We've got that building. Do you want to try and research anything else while we're here? We've got our farm set up. You wanted some industry, right, Richie?
Yeah, I
If
mean,
we
I'm
click
guessing
that.
that's build, not research.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I'm guessing anywhere where there's a handful of slots that have two industry and one food, maybe one of them.
That looks like it's going to bring more industry in from the next hexagons.
Yeah.
That looks like the best one for industry.
I see. So maybe you can like expand. Maybe that puts industry in the next. So if you like almost like cluster your industry,
like
it's a bit more
SimCity,
efficient.
you keep everything.
Yeah.
You keep everything there. Yeah, Amerigamer, always interested but never seem to get anything. Yeah, there are always games that I've got such a fond affinity for games like SimCity and Age of Empires, which kind of, they always draw me in by their aesthetics. It looks like this, but then once the world opens up into all this turn-based stuff, it kind of loses me a little bit. So let's see if Mankind is any different.
I've never really played SimCity, to be honest. Not in a long time.
This is certainly somewhere where I guarantee when we catch up with Tom will be like, "Oh yeah, I play this all the time. Like you do this, this." But he's too busy teaching.
I kind of think games like this are kind of almost timeless, like because mechanically there isn't a lot of shift from generation to generation. It's mainly just graphical.
Should we invest in some pyramids? I feel like it's letting.
I mean, if we can keep doing stuff, let's keep doing
they're
stuff.
red.
Maximize our turn.
Yeah, everything's red now.
All right.
Triangle. Oh no, I can.
Oh, what's that button in the bottom left of the screen? It looks almost like a beaker. Is that research?
Progress.
Yeah.
So we've got granary, we've got animal barns, lumberyard, which is then going to give us archers and city defense. Again, like storehouse for granary, domestication, and the granary. I mean, I want everything, right? Animal barns, lumberyard. I don't know if it's changing it around or I'm just clicking.
I don't know. I'm assuming that there's probably. I'm looking for some sort of like
lumberyard, yeah.
Some
right,
sort
there you
of
go.
bar
It's
where
changed.
this is
N10. We've got N10 down the bottom right. Let's take
Yeah.
our turn and see what the game tells us.
I was looking for some sort of bar where I'm going. This is how much stuff reset and how many research points you have. Maybe it's a case of like the more things you try to research at the same time, the slower it goes or something.
Yeah. Again, like I'm visualizing everything like Age of Empires here, where I'm expecting like a load bar saying how many times, but because it's turn-based, it's more sequential that we have to do everything. So we've got our progress going, which is great. I can minimize that bar down. I'm still clicking the Kermit guy. Let's get off the Kermit guy. Now, in theory, we should be able to move our scouts to the next place, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we can. We found some animal remains.
Very important. If we want to make our t-shirt empire anyway.
That is true, yeah.
So come now, we're saying to go to the sanctuary.
Where's the sanctuary?
It was south. But
Oh,
maybe
right,
we
okay,
get our
down
scouts
here.
made for that.
Well, we've got
Save
one
us
more
walking
turn.
back on
Yeah,
ourselves.
got one more turn until we get some more scouts. Should we go explore the stone field over here?
Oh, we're going to move out of our domain now.
Alright, okay, well, we'll go explore.
I don't know if that means anything, to be
No,
honest.
we'll go look at the porcelain. If that's a thing. Anything there happening with the porcelain? Nope. There's one outside of our domain down here, but it feels a little bit safer.
Yeah, let's
See
go.
how far I can get. Alright, so
I wonder what that...
right, their
the
moves are
dotted
used
line.
up. Let's see. So this turn round, if we look at our city now, my guess is all of these things we've set in motion are still progressing. They look like they've got loads of... let's do a quick zoom in.
Oh.
Yeah, they've still got scaffolding and shit up, cranes and that.
That's cool.
So, stuff's building away. Let's end this. Well, we can end this turn. So, is there anything else you'd like to invest in before we move on, Richie?
Well, everything's we've got loads of stuff researching. We've got some scouts getting built. I don't think there's much for us that we can do, to be honest.
We've got, looking at the top, we've got a balanced policy, which I think like is a good place for a government to start.
Yeah.
Right, end this turn. Oh, stuff's being built.
Nice.
We're growing. Oh, and there's a giant
there's a deer.
moose. There's a giant.
That's the moose.
What is it? Prairie.
Okay.
Zoom right.
So-
I like how the audio disappears as soon as we zoom out. There we are. There's a kraken in the water there.
Oh, Christ. Let's stay away from that.
Right.
At least until we've got a badass navy.
So we'll see if we can move these guys over here now. And we've discovered an old horde, which got us something, but the notification disappeared very, very quickly before I could even clock it.
Oh, okay. It says ransack. You can destroy lairs and enemy outposts or quarters using the ransack action. An army can only ransack a tile if it is able to reach you in the same turn.
All right. Okay.
I'm guessing that's. Oh, is that pointing at sanctuary?
That's saying we can ransack the sanctuary. I think, but we need to get there first. So,
yeah.
So if we zoom in on our areas a little bit more. Still not finished, I don't think. I presume we're going to look at like solid buildings once they're finished.
Yeah, I think over the ages the buildings like all change and.
Our scout crew's ready though, so we've got them. So should we rename this regiment so we keep them separate, Richie? So we've got the Good Stuff Gang. What can this
Should we
one
start
be?
naming them after people in chat?
Oh yeah, let's have a look. So we've got the Good Stuff Gang. Kumnar's in the chat as well. Let's call it the Kumnar Crew.
Yeah.
There we go. Apologies in advance if any of you chat people in your regiments die. It's not on us. They're only fictional.
It's on you.
It's
You're
on
the
you.
leader. You're the leader of this group.
There you go. You can tell us where to send your guys.
That'd be an interesting way to do it. It's like, right?
It's crowd choice.
Exclusives. Like you got get an army each. You tell us where to send them.
it's crowd choice.
Yeah.
Right. So they've made their turns. We've got the Good Stuff Gang over here at the top. Our furthest explorers to date. Right. Let's see. Go back to the main thing. Go back to the main
I
city.
don't know how far we want to kind of expand. So
before we built anything on our land.
Yeah. We probably kind of want to just like start exploring just the close vicinity, but without going too far, just in case we ever need to recall anyone.
Yeah, that's true. It's very typical of this game where just as you're starting to do well and you've got enough resources and you're building and developing, then you get attacked by like a random mini army from another. Although we don't even know if there's an army in this. For all we know, the Nubians are the only race in this world.
Well, I'm guessing it. Was this actually a tutorial, or just like a quick start? Like, because I'd assume that there's another civilization in here.
There was only one option to start with as far as the
Yeah.
beta goes. But my guess is, there would be a rival civilization that no doubt we're going to come to blows with. The pecking of poultry. The art of dinner spreads across the empire. Research. Something about chicken, essentially. So, Richie, would you like to embrace chicken? Would you like to forbid chicken?
I embrace chicken as my lord and savior.
Or would you like to reason with chicken? This means logic.
Let's reason. We're going to reason with the chicken.
I mean, I feel like we should just embrace chicken, right? Chicken's awesome.
What's the difference? We don't want to forbid.
So
Forbid's pointless.
embrace. Who are we to say the gods should speak to us? We should be open to all sides. I'll read.
So I was actually right. I meant that as a joke.
I don't think it means as a god. Let's have a look. Priests search for messages from the gods in animal entrails, the flights of birds, the wheeling of stars, and the holy decorations and elsewhere. Now, however, the practices have become so commonplace, so bizarre, that the whole empire is sliding towards chaotic superstition. Even the eating patterns of chickens are being interpreted by military commanders. What to do?
Okay, let's reason.
Let's reason, use logic and experimentation.
Let's not start this cult of chickens.
Right, okay, we'll reason the cult of chickens.
I meant that as a joke. I didn't realise I was like on the money.
Yeah, it's their leader, Colonel Sanders. Right. Anything else we can do while we're waiting here then? In and amongst our civilization? We could try and invest in some more. Do we want more scouts? Do we want another army of scouts? Or should we wait until we've actually been militarized to some degree?
Well, scouts will help us find more probably resources and potential places to build other like settlements and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not necessarily a bad idea. I don't really know what we're like in terms of resources. Like,
I know.
I don't really have any context for that. Like,
I've just kicked off a food and wine festival, if that helps. I thought it was something to invest in, but it looked like it was a one-off food and wine festival. So we've now got a mouth-watering food, fine drink, and festive songs comes together, and much merriment ensues. So we may not even have toilets or anything yet, or flowing water, but we're going to have merriment and a feast.
I'm guessing that's going to do stuff like it's good for morale, but costs resources or something.
Yeah, potentially. Right. Do another farm or more industry? Industry seems to bode well down here. Like, look at that, 5 industry.
Yeah.
In that area, let's build an industry.
Yeah.
there.
So building towards like where we can get that 5, capitalize on that 5 industry is going to be good. We'll probably need to we probably do need to think about like where we can set up another farm.
Yeah, there's not. We need probably more like actual like land out. So let's see if I mean, over here we've got plenty of greenery. My guess is that's going to be great for that.
I mean, it looks a bit like a forest, but maybe the area south to it where the sanctuary is might be good places to build farms.
Sanctuary sounds like a good place. Right. Okay. Let's get another set of scouts on the go so we can really just send them out. And then once the scouts through, we'll name another one in the chat after them as well. 10, 12. So these guys want to go somewhere, I take it. Should we bring them back around this way, or should we send them up north, Richie?
I'm thinking we'll have explore south, yeah.
Yeah, this area.
It looks a bit more green, and so...
Oh, it does. Look at that. What a find.
Yeah. Oh, is that like another settlement?
Oh, don't say that
to the
already.
south.
Oh, this?
Like, yeah.
No, it's a prairie.
That's about
So food, money, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds like something we
Oh, there looks like there's something in this crater, actually. Rocky Field crater. Industry signs. And my guess is there's some kind of meteorite we can use. Right, there's the end of our turn. Let's see what happens. Carpentry has been researched.
Cool. We can...
That has unlocked the lumberyard and archers.
Okay, I'm saying let's build it. Let's get a lumberyard built.
Oh, look, our main buildings improved as well. Just like Age of Empires.
So we've got all them carpenters.
So there
now.
we go. So we've got. So I feel like I should sack off the scouts there and invest in archers.
Yeah, a bit of defense. Days.
Sorry, scouts. Archers are coming in. 20 turns it's going to take to get them. Oh, I can sack off the feast. Do you want to keep the feast, Richie? Or should we get rid for now?
What's it actually costing? Is it
13 turns.
It's costing 100 industry, but it's giving us +5 food. I thought it would be almost like the other way around, that it cost us food.
Yeah, you would think a feast would cost food and not industry.
Well, I'm saying if it's got no effect on insult morale or something, I'd say we'll get rid of it because it seems like 100 industry seems quite a lot.
Yeah. I've also noticed Kerma isn't like, it's not a group, it's the name of the city.
Yeah.
I want to rename it so I know like what it's actually called.
The main city.
So I know where I'm clicking, what it is, quite distinctly.
Yeah.
That is
this is the main
city.
city. Yeah. Every other city will now have an inferiority complex.
Exactly. So we've got the infrastructures. Within the construction list, as well as units and extensions, you'll also find infrastructures. Each city can only build one of each of these special buildings, and they are not placed on the map, but they will be directly improve the city. They interact with quarters and other game entities in unique ways. Read through. So like the lumberyard, for example. So we want a lumberyard because that's going to help us when we find this forest.
Yeah, I think generally anything that helps us with production early days is going to be a smart idea.
I agree. Okay. Ooh, merchant affinity. What's this? You've chosen a merchant culture, have we? In addition to enhanced money production, you can also have access to following passive abilities. Any resource you buy from a civilization can be sold onto a third party, providing they are not already buying it directly from the original civilization. When a civilization buys a traded resource from you, you initially receive 1.5 times the cost you paid. Okay, so basically you can do trading then from the merchant tab, it looks like. Got 2 question marks for... I presume these question marks are going to be relationships with other civilizations. Shows the relationship you have with other empires.
Yeah.
So when we come across friends, that's going to help. Right, can these move this way finally? Here we go. That moose is staring at us something funny, Richie. Oh!
Yeah.
The moose has previewed some people. I don't know why the moose is giving us insight. Oh, is that saying if we move to him, it's going to attack us?
Yeah, that's where we'd move before we attack. But I say we'll go to Sanctuary first.
I think that's a good move. So not to the moose, but to Sanctuary.
Okay.
Have we found Sanctuary yet? Not to the moose. No, not to the moose. So is this whole area just called Sanctuary? There's no building or anything. Right.
I think don't we have to ransack it?
We might need another turn to ransack it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So the Kumnar crew have arrived at Sanctuary, and the Good Stuff gang are still going south to find out what's going on down here. Stone Field. We found somewhere where there's clay. That's good for pots.
I like in these sort of games where you find almost like kind of a natural border, like if like a mountain range with like one gap and go, okay, all I need to do is just keep an eye on that gap and then I'm safe from this area.
Yeah, like a nice walled mountain area.
Yeah.
Right. So, shall we keep exploring or?
Yeah, I mean if we can. The one thing that might be worth keeping an eye on in other games like this that I've played, sometimes going over different terrain can cause different effects on movement. So like a foresty area might slow your movements down.
Okay, that makes sense. So, nothing else to do but to end our turn. So the main city is growing. Oh, the stag's coming into our terrain, Richie.
Right.
He wants a fight. He wants a fight. Do you think the Kumnar crew can take him down?
I haven't got a clue. Let's find out.
Here we go. They're going for it. Oh, confirmation phase. You've engaged an enemy in battle. Well done, Kumnar. Well done. If this was a mistake, you can cancel the attack by using the undo retreat button. If you do so, your army will be moved automatically using this maximum movement point. Yada yada yada. Until the end of the turn, the retreating army retreats status, locking several actions. Okay, you can confirm the battle by clicking the two swords, wherever the two swords are at. I presume
it's underneath the tip, in the top middle of the screen. There's the riff.
Yes, I can see it there. Yeah, I can see that. It is the same logo down there. But confirm the battle. Let's see how Kumnar's crew do. Deployment phase. Shortly, the battle will commence. As it's only a moose, just kill. Well, that tip disappeared very quickly. So something to do with the battle commencing.
Yeah,
I guess
so it seems like there's a bar on the top that shows you the relative strength. So we've got a strength of 15, they've got a strength of 8.
So we should win, is what you're saying?
We should do, but I don't know what that might mean in terms of like things like casualties and stuff. All right, on the right we've got like a health bar, it's like a broken heart with 100 out of 100.
We've got no support, no reinforcements, so this is very much a one-sided battle.
Yeah, we should win, but we'll find out, I suppose, what the casualty is.
You can move your unit anywhere you want on this side of the battlefield. This is a good movement to use. The terrain elevation will give you better vision and combat strength. Forest tiles reduce range damage. So there's your kind of terrain impacts. So should we just straight on move up to attack him, or
do
you reckon to this one, or should we let him come to us?
Well, looking at the unit, it seems to be melee damage. So I'm guessing just get up close and personal. Yeah. All right. See, like the blue line. I'm guessing that's where we can move.
Yeah, that's like our.
We can move in anywhere in there.
He's right there, so. End deployment.
Yeah.
Have at it. Scouts versus deer. Go for it, lads.
The battle for the ages.
They did that whole like. Oh, he's running. No, he's not.
No,
right in the head. Oh. Well done.
Take that, you moose.
Imagine a stag charging at you, and you just crack him on the head with a hammer. Like, forget the giant antlers. They're just going straight in with the hammer. Like, what else do we know? Tom in the chat as well, pointing out we've reached 666 subs. The devil's number, some would say. So thank you to everyone who's subbed, liked, shared, commented so far. I, for one, do not believe Richie immediately becomes inflamed. I don't believe 666 is the devil's number, Richie. I believe it's 1,000. Dare we reach it? Dare we reach that 1k mark? I'm sure we can. With your love and support.
That's when we can truly sell out.
That is, you're totally right, yeah. Right, well, victory, Richie, has plunged us into the depths of hell. And Kumnar survived. Well done, Kumnar. Well done. Well done.
Yep.
So what's up next for our mighty crew? Where should we send them? I don't really want to view a battle report.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something to do with Sanctuary. Like,
Yeah, let's explore
there's got to be
Sanctuary
something.
freely. They're still down there exploring that one.
So it seems to be in like mountains to the south of us. Maybe it's worth exploring a bit, touch more south.
Maybe.
It almost looks like it should be just like a little bit of a cutout in the mountains.
Yeah, I almost want to feel. I feel like I need to be building more, but then again, everything over here is still in progress. Like these places here haven't even got the scaffolding up yet.
I think what we'll find is, like, as you get to know the systems more, the first few times it will go very, very quickly.
Yeah,
usually.
I guess so. Yeah, just like you do your basic setup of everything, and then you're good to go. Can they just keep it? All right, they've finished their turn, right? End turn.
And I think you'll probably find as well.
There's another moose.
Christ!
Oh,
how many moose do we have to kill? What's the plural of moose?
Moose.
Mooses.
Moose.
Mice.
It's moose, isn't it?
Is moose the plural of moose?
Yeah. Look at those moose over there.
All right. I am googling this, but
I am curious though. I am curious now if the dessert, like a chocolate mousse, if multiple ones of those are also called mousse. Or there is like a different word for the dessert version than there is for the this version. Anyway, Richie, forget that, right? Domestication has been researched, and knowledge is power. So now we've got our animal barns.
So now we can do the cooking and cleaning now.
Oh, we can domesticate the moose.
Can we?
I don't know. We probably can't. I mean, the last time we came across one, we hit it in the head with a hammer. So.
I mean, we've already been created a cult of chickens. Maybe we create a cult of moose.
We could do.
Or moose.
We have reached the era of the stars, so it looks like our civilization advanced somewhat. You've received a notification informing you about the gain of a new era star. You need 7 of them to progress to the new era. You can see all of your current era stars on the Empire banner, each granting you some fame when unlocked. Okie dokie. See more detail, go to the Empire screen using the mouse button. So, I guess this is our... Oh no, I've moved them! No, guys!
There's like a gold square around like the circle, I'm guessing that denotes our Empire. Maybe if we click that.
I want them to attack that moose as well. Now I know we can win the moose fight. I was trying to look at the... Oh, there we go. So, fame points 84, leave your mark on history to win the game. Nubians... There's our era stars. We've got 1 star of 21.
So I'm guessing this is almost like a talent tree?
Understood. Yeah, it seems like it. There's ancient civilization, and then you've got classical, and then medieval, onwards to futuristic and such, I presume. Okay then, let's have a look. So, we're going to go attack the moose down here with the good stuff gang, and then we've got Kumnar's crew up here, who are still due to explore Sanctuary. Doesn't seem to be any way of like actually doing anything.
Can you right click on the banner?
No. Damn it! I keep moving them without. I don't know if where is the banner? Like Sanctuary.
It looks like there should be something there.
Yeah, it seems like it should be there, but then again, there's a faint grey line that goes down to about here.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Let's just keep exploring. We'll figure it out.
Let's see.
At some point, we'll have that kind of eureka moment. We go, that's what that does.
Genuine eureka moment.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got our archers still. The feast is still underway. The animal barns. We've got animal barns now, so we could actually build some animal barns.
Yep.
It's not letting me build them anywhere around here. My guess is it needs fertile land.
Did you click it? It doesn't look like you clicked
I did, yeah. Where was it at? That's disappeared.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's added to the research. I thought we'd already researched it.
Oh, okay, I see.
Never mind, let's end our turn then.
Oh, maybe that's just the construction in that particular city, rather than building something external.
Oh, right, okay, so it's research. So right at the beginning, remember our little beaker down here?
Yeah.
We set all these things off. Now they're accessible to us, we can build them. So while we're here, I don't think we want to look at a fishery yet because there's no water nearby.
Yeah. Horsemanship might be useful for
Scout riders.
Yeah.
Irrigation system, public fountain, flood
People don't
irrigation.
need water.
No, but irrigation if there's shit and you need to wash that shit somewhere.
Yeah, let's get some irrigation.
For health
we
reasons.
We want our people to be clean.
Yeah, it also creates food on the river.
We haven't got a river, but
Yeah,
okay. We might find one.
There's a whole river there. Like flowing right through the city, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we'll go irrigation. And city defense. Do we want warriors, do you think? Or palisades?
I'm thinking warriors, actually.
Yeah, warriors as well.
I don't think...
Either way, we've now got calendar research, so we know what day to attack on. The moose attacks this Tuesday. He's scheduled it in, he's booked it ahead of time. The appointment to attack the moose is at 1 o'clock. Emon in the chat, what's up? How's the game going? We're getting there, Emon. We're getting there. The wonderful chat is helping us out. We're going to learn it together. Yeah, they definitely need to highlight things, I think, a little bit clearer. For someone who's a complete novice to this type of game. And again, I've got Richie here to bounce ideas off, and we've got you wonderful folks in the chat to help us.
You literally have an extra set of eyes.
Yeah, if I was sat here playing this on my own, I may have even bounced out of it by now. So, who knows? Right, but we've got our calendars up and running. Construction. Your city is now set up in a territory. The territory's borders are painted in the Empire's colours, and any extensions can be built in the territory. Quarters will expand the exploited area of your city. So that's our city's growth. So that is our blue borders, which you pointed out right at the beginning, Richie. So if we look at our city now...
So what do the pyramids do?
The pyramids, these burial grounds receive donations of luxurious objects befitting the states of their dead leaders, blah blah blah. It brings us faith, money, and a trader's slot. In hindsight, doesn't seem like the best investment now to start with.
Well, I mean, we don't have anyone to trade with, so I'm guessing money's not that useful.
Not now, but either way. Should we send the scouts out to find it? Oh, I wonder how that moose fight went down. Oh, they haven't actually fought yet. Go get the moose. See if we can do a really quick battle. Now we know what to do. Right. So there's our army. But where's the moose gone? It's over there.
Is it two mooses?
I don't know. We can only move in the blue, so move to there. Don't know, the moose seems to move as soon as it happens. That's
this is the deployment
right there
phase. Now. Yeah, so that was the deployment phase, so that wasn't actually a movement phase.
Right, okay.
I was just about to say, be careful positioning yourself between, because they might both get attacks on you.
Oh well, let's just attack them both individually.
Yeah.
For some reason, I've got two sets of scouts now. Do I just attack them again? Oh, here we go. Well, hey, can't stop me. Mooses can't stop me. Let's have a look at the aftermath. The battle is over. You can check your units.
We lost 13% broken hearts.
Oh, that's all right.
But the moose lost 100% broken hearts. So
it did. I'm a bit disappointed we don't get like animal pelts from the moose victories.
Yeah. Do we get anything from it, or is it just the moose is gone?
I don't know. The moose is just gone from our land.
Maybe that's a research thing. You can research like scavenging or something.
Let's see what's over here. Either way, the city's still gone. Can I quickly skip? Build an outpost. Oh, we can get the Kunar crew to build an outpost. With this army action, you can set up side. You can claim territory with an outpost, Richie.
Oh, that looks not bad territory, that.
But this big... Do we not want to claim the sanctuary area?
Oh, yeah, let's claim that instead.
Yeah.
Ah, so that's what sanctuary
There we go. Look at all that fantastic farming land.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Now, actually, what I'd like to do then is the other guys who've got all this land down here. And I feel like I need another
Can we claim it on that league? On the flower thing? A bit further along?
Oh, that. Cannot be done as terrain type is not valid, so no.
Alright.
Don't know. I suppose we own this land. Down here seems like a good place, right? Do you want to go down here a bit more, do you think?
Yeah, we can have a look along there.
Right, let's just get them to walk to there to start with. End our turn.
A first outpost means a first step into a new territory and a new extension of your empire's power, but also a new vulnerability.
Oh no, not a new vulnerability. What does that mean? Sounds scary. So we've got our outpost, which can I get the scouts to now build? Claim territory, ransack, or clear a forest.
Ransack. Do we want to clear? I don't think we need to clear the forest yet, do
No, I
we?
wouldn't have
We've got
thought so.
we've got loads of space where we can build them without deforestation.
Resource deposit. The element and there are two types of resources: strategic and luxury. Yeah, okay, we'll figure that out. So now, if we want to build another farm, no, we can't build it down here yet. Why is that? Oh, because we haven't. They haven't finished building the outpost yet. That's why. I presume when the land clears out and it all changes colour, my brain defaults to, oh yes, you will now own that, but I forget we've got to take our turn because it's a turn-based game. Right. We got a little notification.
Maybe build some more industry.
Yeah, we got a world deed. We did a world deed, Richie. Well done. Whatever that meant. What did you say? Build some more.
Build some more industry, like underneath the cliff. There's like a couple of places where
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's a good one. Plus 16 there, plus 8, plus 7, plus 16.
Yeah,
Get some industry going. Extension construction. The quarter is under construction. It will be completed in a few turns. Note that the number of quarters cannot exceed your population. Understood. That makes sense. That's true with real life, isn't it? No point in building work and jobs if there's no one to take them. Right.
You can build in preparation.
I feel like I want to just... Is there a way to just end the turn?
Probably, yeah.
Haley, order your armies to complete its movements. Yeah, get on with it, lads.
Alright, so that's like if you've already told it where to go in the previous turn, it'll just move
Pushes them on.
Yeah.
City's defense researched.
That's a feature that's be quite useful later in game when you're going like you're mustering your armies for an attack. And going, okay, I want everyone to meet up here.
Right, so other things to research. We've got pottery workshop, stonework, watchtowers. Bronze. Oh, we're not going to get a castle just yet, are we?
Yeah. No, I'd say we go. I'd say we'd look at watchtowers before a castle.
Yeah, probably. Or do you want to? We don't need fishing. Don't need a harbour. Are you still keen on horses?
I don't know. It depends how much we want to expand. To be honest, and horses are one of them things that they'd be good for like exploration, and having a horse-based army means that we'll be able to muster troops quickly. But like something like a watchtower could help us see more of them, keep an eye on our borders a bit better.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I feel like securing our borders is a safer, a wiser investment for now. Rather than moving our army all over the place, we could just have a set tower.
Yeah, we don't really have an army, so let's just.
Well, yeah, exactly. So let's keep it secure. Right. Is that another world event we did? What? Oh, we got another era star unlocked, Richie. We've got 2 era stars. We're rolling now. They're flooded lands. An unrelated deluge of rainfall lashes down upon the great city of the main city and the surrounding land. If the rains don't stop soon, the banks of the great river that threads through the city will burst, flooding the adjacent quarters. With limited time and resources, your choices are stark. What do? Do you gamble? Leave it to fate? Maybe the rains will cease. Do you adapt? Limit adaptation should mitigate the biggest risks, and the rains might relent. Protect an expensive dike around the main city will ensure the city is protected from any flood threats.
Right, well,
You're my counsel, Richie. What would you say?
Well, we can't do protect because we've only got 75 gold, and that costs 120.
Okay. Should we just gamble? It's only a bit of rain, right? I mean, we've not even built enough to lose.
It literally says chance to trigger terrible consequences.
Oh, I didn't read that. Okay.
Okay, it's terrible consequences or bad consequences, but adapt will cost us most of our gold.
Okay. I suppose we should do something, right? Should we adapt?
Is this one-off? If this is a one-off payment, I say we pay it.
A one-off payment,
because we've got 75 gold, but we're getting +8 a day, and I don't think we're using any.
That's true, right? Okay, let's adapt. Stupid river. It's like SimCity when you build everything up to a grand scale and then a goddamn tornado just mushes through everything and messes up all your good work.
Yeah.
Right, looks like the sanctuary plot is coming along nicely. Got some good farmland down here. Can we build on the farmland yet? Nope, not yet.
No, yeah.
Right, idle scouts with idle hands. Let's move them around. How far can
That
I
like
go?
prairie area looks like a nice place for a settlement.
It does, yeah. Should we just get them to build another one?
Yeah, why not?
Doesn't let us build it this turn.
Can I be done without 40 influence?
Okay.
I see.
So
We've currently got 24 influence, and we're getting +7 a day.
Oh,
so
is that a
2
bear?
times.
There's a bear, Richie. That's,
We've got to kill the bear.
that seems like a higher threat than the moose.
Yeah.
To our civilization.
Yeah. So
I don't know if I trust them. Do we trust Kumnar's crew taking on the bear?
we can. What's its power? No. 15 versus 22.
No. We won't
But we could
sacrifice
bring our
Kumnar
other-
just yet.
We could bring our other army up. It's going to be about 3 turns before we can build anything else.
That's true. Okay, so you want to gang up on the bear, basically.
Yeah, I feel like a bear's quite risky to have lying around.
Yeah, that's true.
Just wandering around.
Let's get them all the way up there then. You guys stay put. I'm gonna just quickly end the turn without making them do something. I've got an idle army, but I don't care.
Is a way of just saying done?
Well, I thought there would be like a skip, like a quick end turn.
What are the icons further up on the right hand side? Down. And like the unit bar. Right? There's like 3 icons.
Skip the current
Skip.
turn for
There
this
we go.
army. Alright, good spot. What's sentry?
What's
do?
sentry?
Exclude this army from the list of idle armies until an enemy army enter one of the adjacent tiles.
No, we don't want that. So that I'm guessing is like basically
like watch
the
mode,
army's
isn't
not
it?
going to move. You're not going to be told about it unless something happens near it.
Yeah. Alright.
Or we can just a 1-turn skip, which is
There you go.
smarter.
Oh, the bear's moving around. Get lost, bear! Oh, independent people. Who are these? The army belongs to an independent people. Independent people are tribes, peoples, or societies who live outside larger civilizations. Several armies can belong to the same independent people. Peaceful armies will not attack you first. Violent armies will attack on sight. Okay.
That's a violent army.
How do we know it's a violent army?
Got the lightning bolt.
Oh. How can you see more than I can?
I don't know.
Right, I guess it's down
You're
to
literally
the...
streaming this to me.
I
so
know.
it's like-
Right, I guess the good stuff gang's got to stop these, right? Before the bear. The bear won't necessarily attack or enter the city. These could have bad intentions.
Well, you could bring Kunar down so we can flank him. Because if we're going to attack the bear with
That is
both
true,
armies,
yeah,
we might
that's
as well
true.
move them together.
Right, let's move in on them. See what these. I don't like their intentions. Right, how do we get them both to attack at the same time then?
I'm guessing you just put them on an adjacent hexagon.
Also, just move them all within the same turn.
Yeah.
I don't think Kumnar can reach. Can he reach that in this
I
turn?
don't know.
Wait, I want to get these guys in as well. How come I can't get these guys to go?
Are they already in the battle area? Because they're in the kind of
I suppose, yeah,
washed
they
out
are.
area.
Okay, yeah. Let's just go for it then, Richie. Confirm battle.
I'm hoping I'm right on this one
mean-
because if not, we're losing.
Well, let's see. What does it want us to do? Just,
This is the deploy phase, so I'm guessing.
but we don't.
somewhere in
Well, I'm
that
happy
area.
with them there. I mean, I don't see why moving them around from where they originally were benefits anyone.
Oh, you have reserves, which means that units are still undeployed. Reserves that automatically created. All tiles on your side of the battlefield are already taken, or if an army joins the battle after the confirmation phase.
So reinforcements,
just
the
bring
good
it-
stuff gang. So they're the other crew, aren't they?
Yeah, so can we deploy these now?
Add reinforcements. Add the units to this army to the current battle. Cannot be done as the action is locked. You need to research the technology. There's no technology
shit.
required. Oh well.
Yeah, it's like, guys, yeah, help us attack these people.
Oh well. Here we
Okay,
go.
this
Oh,
might be
they're
the end
down-
of
they're down
Kumar
here
then.
now. So they're not part of the battle, but he is. All right. Yes. They're our own people, aren't they?
I don't know. I think so.
Makes no sense. Alright, well, we get the high ground, because we all know from Star Wars that works.
It's true.
Oh, they're moving around. Come on, let's bring it. Let's fight. Oh, no. Is there 2 lots of them as well? I feel like there's 2 lots of bad guys.
Yeah, I think there's 2 lots of them and 1 lot of us. I don't think we're winning this.
Oh, no. Can we retreat?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Maybe you have to move outside the field of the battle to retreat. Oh.
We didn't even get a hit in, did we?
No.
Oh, sad music.
Rest in peace.
Sorry, Kumar.
You with the chicken god now.
Right, okay. What are the chances they're going to attack my sanctuary next?
I haven't got a clue.
10. Oh
This
no,
is
they're
when
going
we
to
need
attack. They're
flares.
going to attack. Oh no, there's another gang. See, this is what happens before we have a chance.
Can you not see the blue lines? This belongs to us.
Oh,
You've
they've got.
claimed it.
Okay, we've got Minoans to the left. That's another civilization, right? The Minoans.
Is that one of these independent civilizations that we need to destroy?
I mean, probably, yeah.
Burn
There's
them
a
to
battle,
ground.
there's
make
a
sure
battle
there's no,
down here, and we're slightly better.
Let's open it.
Let's do this thing. Let's just do it. I don't understand why everyone disappears and moves when the battle starts. It really confuses me.
It's just deployment phase. It means that anywhere in that battlefield, you can deploy your troops.
But they're already right next to
So
it.
how you see how this has got this group is actually made up of 2 squads.
Mm.
It means you can deploy them both where you want to strategically.
Alright, well I want that one there. And I want that one.
But I have no idea where the other guys are.
Exactly,
So,
it's maybe that's something we research later on down the line.
yeah.
But either way.
So for now, I think keeping them close together is
There they
probably the
go,
smartest move.
Oh, there's 2 of their groups as well. But
Yeah.
they both look like they're. That's it. Come on, lads.
Yeah, we can take you.
Now what's happening? They've all stopped. Right, you attack them. You attack them. I think we might have lost this one as well by the looks of it now. It all started off so good. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he's down. Almost. Go for that one.
No,
No, no, he's down. I feel like I can kill that one guy. Go kill him. There's that one man on man. Yeah, that's right. Show them. Oh,
Yeah,
they both died
oh.
together. Oh well, okay. There's the aftermath of defeat. So we've lost the Good Stuff gang and we've lost the Kunar crew.
we have no troops.
We have zero troops. And meanwhile, back at the main thing, we have researched a pyramid. It looks like, but
I think we need to get some troops.
where are these damn archers? I ordered archers weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're starting to move around. What do you think they'll attack? Right, we've got masonry research, that's great. Unit construction. From your cities you can create military units. Could have been handy a few times back. To do so you will need to select the icon in the construction list to send them to the construction queue. Note that an additional industry costs. Some units need strategic resources.
Oh, that's maybe where we're going wrong. I think we've got archers queued, but they're not actually started making them yet.
I thought the festival had to end first. Right, you know what? Sack off the festival. It's taking too long.
Yeah. What about the pyramids? Is that still getting built? Because that might be the queue.
Oh, so that's the main what they're doing now. Alright, should we sack
Yeah.
off the pyramids?
I'd say so.
Yeah, I've done it. So the archers are front and centre now. Tassetti archers. And there's some mercenaries in our sanctuary, Richie.
Apparently, this is a £40.99 pre-order with release in 191 days.
Hmm.
That is a weird price, actually, Kim. You're right. Like, you'd expect it if it was like £39.99. Okay, it's the fact that it's £40.99. It's like,
Yeah, that is a bit odd.
maybe they've just priced it in like dollars, and this is just a direct conversion or something.
Inflation and all that jazz.
Although it's Sega, so maybe they priced it in yen.
Maybe. Alright then, so
Sega.
we got a little notification there of a city stagnation. The city is no longer growing. Oh no. It's probably because we lost half of our workforce.
So how do we make the city grow?
I mean, is that not because we lost all of our scouts? So
I don't know.
Our population will have went down, right? Because they died.
I don't know. I don't know how much that affects. I
Oh,
thought,
another
like,
flood.
Scouts would...
Oh no, fortune favours you. Does it? Does it really? Because it certainly doesn't feel like it. The skies above the main city grew darker and darker. The deluge, like a sea, being tipped upon a city. But then suddenly the clouds parted and the rains relented. Days of sunshine followed, and the threat of the floods are no more.
It's like the Nile. You know how like with the Nile floods like on a regular basis and provides like fertile land either side of it.
Right, end the turn. So 1 turn until we get some archers, Richie. Oh, these mercenaries, they're attacking at the wrong time. I see you guys on our city our borders.
Yeah.
End turn.
You're lucky we haven't researched.
Here we
bridges
go.
yet.
Here we go, baby.
Here
Here we go. Get them. Your first task
Evening, Barry.
Your first task as newly appointed archers, having never shot a bow before, is to kill those mercenaries over there. Right.
These kill Kumnar.
This is You know what, actually, Richie? The target is not in your deployment zone. Okay. I'll just go there then. Stay there.
We got 2 squares we can deploy in.
Right. I don't know why they're over there. It makes no sense. Either way.
Yeah,
Right,
why
go to there.
would you, Nelly group, deploy as far away as possibly can from us?
Wait,
archers?
look at that. That's right, take him down. Oh, there's one guy left. Look at him. Before he even gets to us. Oh, he got one of... That's right. Take out... Victory is ours. And for their success...
Kumnar Avengers.
There you go. There you go, Kumnar. We've got you back. We've got you back. Evening, Barry. Thanks for stopping by as well. Right, Richie. So now we have our archers.
Rapid and dangerous, the Hittites.
Right.
Get ready to hear the sound of chariots
what do we
when you
want?
least expect
Do we
it.
want to keep our archers where they are, or do we want them to explore?
Well,
I say we need to make more troops.
Well, there's another
Regardless,
army just appeared on our borders, the Hittites now.
Yeah.
So, as a civilization of similar stature to your own empire, pretty bad then, the newcomer is likely to be an ally or an adversary. For many centuries or even millennia to come, they seek the same goal as yourself, to build us a legacy that will never be forgotten. Great.
Let's be diplomatic. Like,
I mean, that's my preference, right?
going to war doesn't make sense because we've got one set of archers.
Exactly. So the relationship tab. Relations tab of diplomatic screen gives you an overview of your relationship with other civilizations. Great. That is understood. So there is our current 2 settlements. My guess is these guys over here are they? Oh no, they're not the Hittites.
Oh.
They're Phaistos.
Well, that other one,
Violent.
like the orangey one.
And Zenith. All right, that one right there. That's a regiment of something. Okay. Where was our where did our menu disappear to for?
I don't know. Oh, was that orange circle?
Yeah,
That
up
was
the top. Yeah, show your relationships, right? So partially known. Should we just introduce ourselves?
Yeah.
That seems like a good bet.
Greetings to the Nubians.
1,000
Now
welcomes.
there's some good fortune.
I am the leader
Surprise
of
A neighbor
war.
who may be more interested in
I hope
commerce
you are one
than
who keeps their
conflict.
word.
May
Surprise
we
war.
enjoy a constructive relationship.
We may enjoy constructive relationships. Deal with these goddamn mercenaries, please, and we'll be forever in your debt.
I'd say we try and go for peace. Like,
That seems like the smart
done-
move.
they've done
Things
nothing to
change,
us,
even
like-
leaders and empires. I have a proposal.
also,
for
we
you.
don't really have any way of waging war right now, so
Yeah, we'll wait until we've built our might up, then we can attack.
then we will destroy them.
Shh, shh. Don't give away our battle plans.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Okay, so we've brokered for peace. So this is
We
where
are a merchant civilization, so trading's probably not a bad idea.
we can reveal our capital, information sharing, border policy, open borders, closed borders, tolerate skirmishes. Okay. Only trade luxuries, trade everything. We can't do that yet. Forbid new trade. Alright, okay. So this is a bit like Populous, if you've ever... Not Populous, sorry. Tropico.
Yeah.
If you ever do that, you can trade with either America, well, you can either with communists or capitalists, essentially. So, I'm
America
happy.
or Russia, basically.
Yeah.
No.
China sometimes.
It's Cuba, isn't it?
Cuba, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Cuba relations, and then, yeah, it's a good game, Tropico. Right. Is that our relationship done then? Are we good? Are we peaceful? Are we happy?
I think so, yeah. I mean, we've asked them for an alliance, so I think we leave it there and wait for them to respond.
We'll wait for their email.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
email.
I feel like we need to move the archers to the edge of this cliff face just to guard any attacks from these goddamn people over there. We should.
So what's the main city doing? Are they building more?
Building a lumberyard.
It looks like 3 turns to build that lumberyard.
I definitely feel like we need some warriors.
Warriors would be good.
And a watchtower. Or some more archers, probably, for now. Can I move them? I can move them ahead. Right. Prioritise the warriors, then prioritise the archers.
That's useful. In other games like this I've played before, once you start
in.
building something, it was either finished or you cancel.
Yeah. All right, cool. So
it's nice to know that you can go, okay, we're about 2/3 the way there, but this is more important. They're on hold.
Oh, they're coming in. They're coming in. Oh, what do they want? Don't kill our archers. They're fledgling Avengers. Did you see a new notification's appeared? You have just met another civilization. From now on, you communicate with this one through this tab. Select the diplomatic icon with that. Okay. Oh, I guess that's the one we just already did.
Oh, was that the notification
that was the notification that we've already done, yeah. Okay. Hittites. Which are these guys, I'm sure. I don't like how close those mercenaries are getting.
Yeah. I'd say let's kill them, but if
I don't want to lose my archers, yeah. Same, yeah. We'll wait till we get our warriors at least. So from our army, they can stay, not do anything. So the mercenaries don't attack. They can roam our lands, just don't mess anything up. That's ours.
Yeah.
Irrigation research complete. We're at war. Your armies are now invading your opponent's lands. You can ransack any opponent extension not directly linking to the city center. For example, isolate. Okay, you can now besiege a city at any time by moving. Your armies.
Our armies are now invading our opponent's lands.
I mean,
we've got one set of troops.
And they're very much
and
within our main gate. Oh, unless it's our ally.
Have they accepted the alliance?
I mean, there's a notification and it's red.
We feel this proposal would benefit all.
Ah, they're cool with it.
That is interesting.
That is interesting. So treaty received.
There's an accept, counter, or refuse. Oh, so this is basically how they're proposing.
We're negotiating. Yeah, we're negotiating. Your opponent is proposing a treaty. Note that you must answer to finish the turn. Okay, so we accept, right?
So it's they want to trade luxuries, reveal capitals, open borders,
and a non-aggression
they
policy.
They want a non-aggression, which makes sense. As
happy
we're
with that.
proposing an alliance.
Accept your proposal, friend.
That makes total sense. Why they would negotiate that? We were just like, yeah, let's be allies, but let's occasionally tolerate skirmishes between each other.
Yeah.
Doesn't make much sense, really, does it?
Right.
If you want to be allies.
I wonder if we can request military aid. Like, that's our first thing once we sign the treaty. Now, great, now we're friends. Can you come and help kill these sons of bitches on our doorstep, please?
Prove your loyalty to us. Kill these assholes.
Please, please. Right.
Back in a sec.
Oh, we get to pick another thing. Scout riders. Forge probably sounds good for better weapons. Yes, we've got our warriors now. Yeah, you better run.
Greetings to the Nubians. Now there's some good fortune. A neighbour who may be more interested in commerce than conflict.
Yeah, why have we got to fight? I'm quite happy to just basically upgrade my city until I get to a point where I can overrule everything.
I'm on it.
Definitely feel like keeping my troops in the city. Because we've got some more archers coming up, so I think for now the warriors can chill. The Kumnar Avengers can chill. Actually, the warriors, the regiment as well, Let's see. Barry, you're in the chat. Barry's Brawlers are named and ready to go as well. So we've got the Kumnau Avengers, we've got Barry's Brawlers as well. We've got another group of archers coming up.
I'm back.
Good. We've just named our warriors the Barry Brawlers.
Nice.
And everyone seems to be fleeing except for these goddamn mercenaries down here. But they can remain quiet. The mercenaries don't seem to want to attack, so I don't know if they're just wary of it. But they're still hanging around the city, which is annoying.
Yeah, that's annoying. It's like, just like, if you're just passing through, just pass through.
Yeah. Buyout. You now have enough money to afford the constructor without waiting, so you can speed up the waiting turn.
How much does it cost to do that?
47 gold. We've only got 81, so I'll maybe
But
just wait
we're only-
another turn.
Yeah, we're also getting only +2 a turn, so it's going to take a while to build it up. So if it's only one turn, let's be smart. We know no mad rush.
Let's wait it out. No mad rush. No mad rush. They can wait the turn. They can wait the turn. And we're going to get some new archers this time round. There we are. New archers, and just like before, these guys.
Destroyers.
Dave's Destroyers. That one's for you, Dave. Don't think I didn't see you there. So we've got Kumnau's Avengers, Barry's Brawlers, and Dave's Destroyers in there, basically defending our main city, the main city.
Yeah, the main city.
The main city. There is no one. And if you notice, as soon as Dave's Destroyers come out, they've run away. They don't want to play. They don't want to play with us, Richie.
Yeah. What's going on down Sanctuary? Have we done anything over there?
Nothing's really happened to it. I mean, I presume they've finished building, so can we get... it's about time we can build a farm. It's not within our boundaries yet, for some reason, which is what makes me think it's
Maybe it's because it's just an outpost. Maybe like as it gets bigger or something.
So we can do... City becomes...
creation.
Outpost
would
becomes a
make sense.
city, okay. Outpost relocation, no construction.
So let's send it to a city. Like, I don't see any reason not to.
Seems like a good move, right? People are going to live
Maybe
there.
like an outpost is just a kind of place where like a bit more defensive, strategic, like that you can set up on like outside your borders,
Agreed.
where you can like house troops or something if you need to.
Yeah. I wonder if we can click multiple ones. Just so I don't have to go through them all.
I'd just say army composition, like 1 out of 4, so maybe you can group them somehow, like rather than like each of them being like individual units.
Well, usually you just hold down shift, don't you, and then control and 1, control and 2, and kind of like...
Maybe you just have to move them into the same square.
Oh, so just create like one mega loot. Oh, right, okay, yeah, look at that.
There we go.
A mega army.
They are exhausted though, apparently.
Why are they exhausted? They've only just been born.
Can you move them back into the city? Maybe they'll rest up better if they stood in the actual tile.
The main one.
Yeah, into the main city. Because right now, what we've done is we've basically just built them and kicked them out. You go sit in the outskirts.
Interesting.
What are they proposing?
Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy. Thanks for stopping by. We're just figuring out Humankind. I mean, Mankind. We're also trying to figure out. That'll be an ever-ending tale. So it looks like they're proposing
No, we trade
to trade everything. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Please to accept your
as long as
proposal,
it's not an
friend.
obligation that we have to trade them everything. Like, if it's just we're open to trading things, let's do it.
We're open to trading things. Bronze working research. Oh, was that gold down there? It's all shiny. Copper deposits.
Oh, maybe that's how we can make our bronze.
In terms of the city, we've got animal barns, just been researched. See how long has the city got to go? One more turn until we get a city down there, so...
At some point, we do need to build a castle.
Of course.
Just because we can.
Research. We'll go for those horses now, Richie.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, we'll get the horse research.
Get some cavalry. I think the horses would be good for us to explore, like, what's around where we can use, like, our, like, ground troops to just kind of hold up,
Yeah.
like, defend our territory.
Right, so now it does look like extractor construction. Did you notice the special quarter? This is an extractor. Deposit in your empire, there are multiple extractors. Alright, okay. Right, understood. So the sanctuary now, there is no administrator assigned to your city, meaning production is diminished. If there is a available administrator to your resource banner, assign them. So basically we need like a governor of the town.
Yeah, so on the top, on like the nameplate, there's a button saying assign. That was highlighted before you clicked off the tilter.
Remove an administrator from the city.
Did that do anything?
I mean,
you clicked it and it changed.
You changed to unassigned. Do I have to pick a group maybe? Like these?
I don't know. Could do.
Nope, didn't do anything. The first calendar. The invention of the calendar heralded a glorious day in the Empire's history. Now, with 2 major cities and numerous farming affairs needed to be harmonised across the land, it's time to standardise your calendar. Traders must have an easy means of synchronising their activities. By what means do you wish to track the days? Solar or lunar, Richie? What's your preference? Day or night?
If we're assuming this is like Earth, then solar makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, we'll go by the daytime hours.
Yeah.
Until the clocks go back this week.
Yeah, lunar is just kind of a bit of rocks spinning around us. Doesn't actually do much, to be honest.
So now we should be able to build a farm down here, right? No. Oh, no, we can there. Why can't we there?
Yeah. It's not in the farm slot.
Also, the towns are limited to a little bit less. It's got a farm slot there.
All right. Apparently, we had to build that one first.
Maybe they kind of like interlink again, like the other ones.
Yeah. Once you have like one there, it's like it opens up the ability to make it over adjacent tiles.
Yeah. Right. So the main thing, we've got animal bands, we've got some...
No, they just need to polish the tutorial. I'd argue they probably need to actually build a proper tutorial. I mean, there is like tutorial messages coming up, but
it's not in any
a
chronological order that would...
Yeah.
Someone who's totally oblivious to it all would really know, yeah, so...
Yeah, they probably need like a short, like 15-minute map where like it quickly powers you through the main mechanics.
Yeah. Even just like an introduction to what certain things are. So like, oh, welcome to Humankind. Number 1, here is your main city. From here, you'll do X, Y, Z. Step 2, build your first set of scouts. You know, like very typical like Age of Empires introduction where it's like, there's your scouts, build a farm, get a builder to go, yeah.
He's a 5-map campaign. Like each like map is going to give you a few different to cover a few different things. Like this one's going to be base building, this one's going to be resource management, that sort of thing.
Yeah, because very much we got flung in and we just saw all of these cogs and farms and atoms and it was like, okay, where do we click?
Yeah.
But
to be fair, this is a beta that we have access to for 1 week.
That is true.
For a game that doesn't come out till next year, so yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of things they want to polish. But this might be the only like fully functional map they have currently done. So, right now,
that could be true. Could be true. Right then. So I want to research the copper mine, but we need to build on the copper mine. I'm cool with that.
Ooh. Did that get us science? Are we getting some science?
Looks like we're getting some science. Yeah.
Finally, can research these t-shirts.
See what else there is. Fishery, food market. That seems handy to research. Right, should we take all of our crew and deal with these mercenaries that have been plaguing us for ages?
Let's get them.
Right, let's get them.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Just to get them.
Let's protect our borders. N10.
You've been hanging around too long. We don't like it.
Yeah. Get her off my land.
So they immediately ran away. So do we chase them or do we just like...
Could be a trap.
Yeah.
We'll patrol our borders. I feel like that's the safe bet. So So there's the other town over there. Which
Is that the independent
they should
town?
be off. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Let's go visit it.
Do you think visiting a town with a 3-squad army is a...
If it's our ally, it's not a problem. If the independent, we might be able to
broker
take
with
it.
them? Oh no, enemies. Oh well. Should we attack?
We've got massive advantage, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, let's do it. Bring it. Unit selection. Through the army panel, you can select all of your units. Let's go in with those first.
Charge!
And 10.
Yes, I'm kind of
they're
hoping
running again. They're running again.
I'm kind of hoping we might be able to just take the town peacefully.
With swords to throats.
Well, if they just go, yeah, we're happy to join your empire, like, cool. Welcome.
That is true. So, if we click on that tab then. So, Festos, it's a Minoan city. They are independent status is violent and zenith. So zenith are the people who have the city, and violent is the armies. Violent, okay, attack on sight. Current level, none.
Well, them 2 buttons at the bottom.
Start patronage. Start patronising this independent people. They will share their vision with you, and you will be able to trade resources with them. If they were aggressive, they will now not be anymore. So for 20 gold, basically, Richie, we can go to patreon.com/Festos Minoan City and pledge 20 gold to the independent people at their tier 1 subscription level, and that apparently lets us build on their area. Look at that, we've got a whole area now.
So that's fine. Instead of actually conquering the city, they are now like, you know what?
Oh, we've got their mercenaries as well, I think. Can I move them? Oh no, they're still mercenaries. Never mind.
And they're still violent.
Oh, we still need to deal with the mercenaries then. Speaking of though, if you are fans of our content, a little in joke there, but yeah, if you want to support us, if you want to write into the podcast like many of you in the chat already do, head over to patreon.com/Sounds of Stadia, where from 79 pence or $1 a month, you can write into the show, you can be in the chat, you can join our Discord, you can play games with us. But more importantly, we just appreciate the extra support. It does mean a lot for me, Tom, and Richie, and it's going to help us grow in the future and invest in better things like quality of cameras, editing software, and everything like that. Because, yeah, we love your support. Why wouldn't we?
It's true. We do.
Jan in the chat asking, what do we think of the good stuff days so far, Richie? Do you want to summarise while I pop to the little Minoan's room?
I've got a bit mixed feelings about the good stuff so far. I was talking a bit about this earlier, and we'll probably talk again on the podcast, which will be on Monday, come out on Monday. I think calling something, saying we've got 3 days of announcements called the good stuff, following like the Ubisoft announcements and Cyberpunk day and date, then giving us a 5-minute video, like a series of 5-minute videos, is a little underwhelming, to be honest. The information itself, I think, is fine. Getting the release date for Jedi Fallen Order, good. That's something we've been waiting for. Pac-Man Battle Royale, awesome game. Check out yesterday's stream if you want to know more about that. Today we're getting a spin-off to Hello Neighbor. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Today is DLC for Orcs Must Die. Humankind. So and Ark coming as a pro game. So there's good stuff in there. Good, hashtag good stuff in there. I don't know. I think the way they set it up led the community to hype a bit, despite the community generally thinking, let's not overhype this one. I think they maybe shot themselves in the foot a bit. But my expectations after day one, I've lowered them to basically what I'm expecting to get, and I'm fine with that. But yeah, so what are your thoughts? I'd like to know what you guys are thinking about it. I know there's certain things that I keep seeing in the community that I think, like family share is one of the most top requested features right now.
I'm back.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts, Chris?
On the 3 days, honestly, probably a bit lackluster. you can't follow up a week with Cyberpunk and Ubisoft title announcements of big AAA, albeit older games, of AAA games with a couple of demos we already knew about for the most part. And yeah, 5-minute video. Just wanted a bit more, that's it. Like, again, I'm not expecting the world. I just think if you're going to big it up as a 3-day event, again, back to my original thing on the podcast, you're saying 3 days, and the way it's tracking at the moment, we're going to get 15 plus minutes worth of content. You can't say 3 days, which is, what, 72 hours, condensed down to 15 minutes worth of actual viewing content. It doesn't... It's like us saying we're going to do an amazing first look at this new Humankind game and then doing 15 minutes of it. It's not enough really to really showcase all the amazing things and the good stuff you've got in tow.
A couple of hours.
Speaking of which,
yeah,
get the game, get the full game, see details. They must have heard me, Richie. They've kicked me out. View the game. Right. Okay. Oh, is that it?
What, is that it? What? What's going on? Like,
let's.
I thought we had a week.
Have we reached our? Have we reached our max time to play the game?
Go to your home screen rather than the store page.
Home screen. Humankind. Play. Whoa, okay, we're back.
Whatever reason they kicked it. I was gonna say I just checked my phone and it's like still there, like as open dev beta actually. Like
the guy Spock announced at the start it was an open beta, but I honestly for a moment thought it was a timed demo and we'd use like our 2-hour demo period up, and that was it. We were out. Either that or they heard us and they just wanted to kick us out because we all know Google is always listening.
We know it's an open beta. It's the way it's open dev, one word. So I'm guessing it's open development beta, but
yeah, they're trying to coin a new word.
Yeah.
Right then. So now we've got the unknowns on our side.
Barry asks, "What's your take on whether it replaces the Kinect?" It feels like all three. I mean, we haven't seen tomorrow's video yet, but it feels like all three together would make a Kinect. Like,
I mean, they've not shown anything that they wouldn't have otherwise shown at a Kinect. I'm hoping tomorrow maybe is just a surprise Kinect, and tomorrow's video is going to be 20 to 30 minutes long, and they say, right, for the grand finale, here's a flood of other things, but then that creates the whole argument of...
Don't you feel that'd be quite jarring, though, to do, like, 2 5-minute videos, and then let's do half an hour, like...
But it's a grand finale of a 3-day event, and if it ends up just being another 5-minute video, I don't really see what the grand element is as part of that. Yeah. But then again, they said we were going to get another Kinect after the last one, and they haven't came out and categorically said, this isn't a Kinect, it's a different type of event. And remember, they did confirm, Grace did confirm as part of last week's AMA session with the Founders Hub, they've got something lined up for their anniversary for their birthday on the 19th of November, so...
Maybe this is it. Maybe this is just...
testing the waters with something
This is it. Maybe this is stuff that they wanted to get out there isn't going to fit the Kinect, so let's just do like a mini event. It's almost like the event itself is being marketed weird, like calling it 3 days, and I'm expecting, at this point we're 2 days in, expecting anything other than like a 5-6 minute video is probably would be an odd thing to expect. So
the city is besieged. I don't want to besiege the city. During a siege, no defender's army can move in and out. No, abandon. Yes, I want to abandon. I didn't want to siege the city. I was trying to click on it to build something.
I don't think we can because we don't own it.
But it gives me the options there. It's got the cogs and everything.
Can we build around it?
Well, I don't know. I'll end my turn first and see if... And they can bugger off.
You know what? I think we'll actually probably salvage this good day, 3-day event thing. Is if they come out with giving us a date for an actual Kinect at the end. Right, okay, fair enough. Then we know it's kind of this is info that you just needed to get out there.
Yeah. Right, let's get rid of some of these people. Alright, we've got our... I just want them all together.
And I would I generally wouldn't be against them doing like these periodic, like smaller things, if expectations were set correctly.
Why are they all the way over there now? That's so annoying. End round, let them come to me. There we go. Archers can pick them off.
Although we want to get our warriors up close and personal.
Yeah, I know. I didn't really think that one through. Warriors. Go to
That looks like they can fit in, but yeah.
Move the archers back a bit. Just go for it. I mean, they're going to win anyway, but. There we go. That's it, right? We've won. There we go.
Yeah. Cool.
Merchant affinity. You've chosen the merchant culture. We have indeed. There we go. So, do you think there's any way we can heal these people?
Maybe we just return them back to base and they'll heal on their own.
Maybe. Let's see if we can build. Let's see if we want a farm. No, we can't build. Now we're not over here. It's all grayed out. So.
I don't know how this works.
No, I want to return. Don't attack the city. No, just return to the city, please.
We just want to be near it.
Yeah, end the turn. Right.
Okay.
Now you can move. So now we're back here. And here's another army. Right.
They look peaceful. They've got a peace sign rather than
So
like
again,
lightning
yeah, there's
bolt.
the Minoans. Do we need a relationship? What does she want now? Morale. So you've heard a lot about morale. Yeah, morale. Alliance proposed. Ooh, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
Let's do it.
I'd accept
This will
alliance.
be a blessing for all parties.
No, immediately break it. Surprise war.
What heartening news.
The chicken god will be satisfied, damn it.
Right, okay, so we're happy with that one. But again, I want to know why discoveries can be made by the first army coming here. So do I have to siege the city?
I don't.
Because basically, I thought it was telling me I had to move an army into like that city spot to almost confirm we've claimed it as part of our clan.
Well, we're patron of this city.
And then it says assault or abandon.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to siege your city if we've got a good relationship with them.
I don't get how it works. I mean, we're patron of the city, so we're probably helping them out.
Increase your patronage level as independent. This will give you more bonuses. Right?
I don't know. Maybe them bonuses are already applied.
I thought we would be able to build and stuff though, but
yeah. It might just be a case of this is the resources by being a patron of the city. This is what we'll give you.
Yeah, maybe. Let's take out these guys anywhere.
Do we need to?
I want to.
They're peaceful. Oh, fair enough.
No, they're running away anyway. Cowards! The bear's gonna get them. Ah, that's right. You die at the hands of the bear.
Should we move to that magnifying glass over to the left?
That one?
Near where the bear? Yeah.
That's ages away. I need more army before we go leaving our own. What's that little message? Empire Foundation. By what right do we rule, Richie? Founding myths or legitimacy?
The iron fist of the orc.
Let's see. Show details. Oh, this is new. So, natural right. We claim inherent dominion over lands and beasts. Divine mandate. Our supremacy is ordained, for we are the chosen ones. Which rings a bell to you.
I don't really like either of these, to be honest.
You gotta pick one. Are you the chosen one, or do you just prefer dominion over land and beasts?
I mean, I'd rather be like natural, right? Like at least if I'm going to rule with an iron fist, I'd rather not be based on a god, like just based on the fact that
it's a natural right.
Yeah.
Right.
Why was this even a question?
Jan, yes, we did try Pac-Man. We streamed it yesterday.
We've
actually.
been here.
That stream should be live on our channel if you want to go watch it after we finish streaming tonight.
Yeah, we had a great time. Me and Tom jumped in immediately.
I
after
personally
yesterday's.
haven't touched it yet, but
yeah. Did I win several games? Yes, I did. Go check them out. Let's go with legitimacy, I think. Civic points. Founding myths. Right, so we've got no civic points. Just yet. Right. Civic points. So we've got that market's taking ages to make.
One more 10 left though, so we're almost there.
Still took ages. End the turn. What's going on
At
with
war?
Copper mine?
Ah.
We've got stuff going on. The farm's up and running down here, it would appear though. Is it up and running? It's still under construction.
2 10s by the looks of it.
Yeah, again, I'm sure once you get into the game more and your turns become like kind of natural, whereas at the moment I think you and me are very much talking through methodically each and every step. Which, to be fair, as far as strategy and plotting and planning,
hexagon shall we put our army in?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the art of war, it's always strategy is always key, right?
Yeah.
No, don't ever attack or do anything without strategy behind it. Shall we just besiege this city, Richie, while we're here?
I mean, we can. Looks like we can take it.
Yeah,
Should we just take it?
Go.
Let's just see what happens when we attack a city.
So let's launch a siege, compare the battle. They've got no soldiers by the looks of it, so.
That won't work.
Oh, there's some soldiers there just appeared.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you look, there's like a faint like purpley blue outline. Maybe we just need to deploy our soldiers in there. So we want them as close to the city as possible. Otherwise, they're just going to be running for ages.
Let's put them all there. Just get on with it.
Yeah.
Oh, more armies just showed up.
Yeah.
Will we
I'd
win them?
leave them there. I'd try and attack with your archers first, because I'm guessing your archers won't like
What, attack
be
them or the
retaliated
ones right
against.
there?
The one's nice and close. We'll just take them out. Focus the attack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, yeah, then they go in and beat them all up by hand
Yeah.
afterwards.
So we're thinning out the ranks with the archers first.
Yeah. Now they have to come around. Or they're going to come all the way around to the side. It doesn't look like they
fine.
can get up the cliff, so we have to basically.
That's fine. That's fine by me.
yeah.
Take your time.
So
The more time you take to get us, the more time
You
we've got to
attack-
deal with the other squads.
you attack there, yeah. Take them out. Attack there. Take them out.
Yeah.
They're gone. So now, in theory, if we move
now
our
let's just-
guys to there,
I don't know. Can the other troops at the north get up the cliffs?
they haven't made a move yet.
Not in this world.
Let's see where these go. Oh no, they're coming back
Yeah.
around. Oh no, they can.
Oh.
Why did they go that way
Okay.
then?
See, now if I expected they could do that, I would have said move them to where the
Yeah,
where
well,
we've just killed the troop
Yeah,
from. Like
okay.
we know, we're learning.
We're learning as we go.
Would you say Humankind is better than Civ 6? I haven't played Civ 6. I honestly can't say. I think it might be in Civ 4 the last one I played. I'd have to check the Steam library.
Become the last people. I think we might have this one in the
Um,
bag, only just.
And the thing to remember about this game is it's an open development beta. It's not expected to launch till like 2021, so not till next year. So anything views we have on it right now, I'd always take with a bit of that caveat.
Victory is ours, Richard. Victory is ours.
And we now own the city.
Although it did look like we lost Kumnar's Avengers again. And Dave's Destroyers.
No, they're still
Oh no, they
alive.
are there. They are there. They're just.
They're
within.
almost dead.
They're almost dead.
Right. I'm thinking we put them into that city and just let them sit there for a bit.
Yeah, they've deserved the rest. So let's open that. Yep, that's fantastic. We can also no longer need our patronage. Now we own them. Let's see what we got. Little notifications there. We've got another star unlocked. We've got 2 stars unlocked, in fact.
Oh wow, we've got like 7 stars.
Didn't acknowledge them. Oh, we're doing quite well then.
Yeah. Can we go back into that menu and see if we can do anything with them?
With the stars.
Yeah, and like the Empire banner at the top.
Can we move up to another age?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. It's like, because it seems like we're full.
Yeah. Goths, Huns, Mayans, Persians.
Can we be the
Romans.
Britons?
No, they're not part of the original ones. The Carthaginians.
Well, the Celts are close.
That is true. Should we go with the Celts? Should we adopt the Celtic tribal ways?
Yeah, our friends from up north and in Ireland.
Yeah, let's conquer that. Just like that. Was that a volcano as well up there?
It was Civ 5. Civ 5 was the last one I've played.
Right, let's
I was looking. Steam just needed to update first.
get a watchtower on the go.
So I mean, you don't have to deal with Stadia actually.
Oh, city looks nice over here now. Starting to build up. We've got the copper mine research going on. Let's get some pottery research on the go as well.
As urban centres grow, both ideas and sewage
Jan,
are generated.
if you're interested in this game, this is literally a
Arts
free
and
demo that's
sciences
available on
flourish
Stadia, so
as
there's
military
absolute-
tactics
it literally
and
would cost you
mathematical
absolutely
equations
nothing to
become
just
as
try out.
coveted as physical goods. Empires
After you
struggle
finish
to
watching the
control
stream.
these intangibles, however, as some might trouble their stability. So these are the renowned Celts. Whether or not their soldiers are naked, they are armed and dangerous.
There we go. We're now Celts.
Nice.
Looks like we've got some more agricultural rotation going on there with the different grass fields. The main city can now grow a tree. A sacred grove. The music's changed. Notice that as well. We've got more of an upbeat Celtic tribal thing going on.
That's a cool touch. Like as you go through the ages, it seems like you pick a civilization to base yours off. And I like how it's like themed as well. Like
Yeah,
things
the
like the
logos
music and stuff.
changed there as well.
Yeah, I'm guessing that things like maybe the war, how your troops look as well, probably.
You would have thought so, yeah. I mean, we still got the basic archers, so they stay the same. But I wonder if any we research going forward.
Yeah.
Further down here, like standing army, city. Oh, city watch sounds like if anyone attacks, I need the castle for that one. Can we build farm? Not in this bit. Is there any more place for another farm? Because I feel like food's still critical and key. Well, that's a good farmland. 19. Yes, please.
Yeah, that's
Decent wide open spaces there. And then over in here, now we've got our own little smaller town. What should we call the second settlement? We're going to rename it.
I don't know. Chat, what do you think?
Yeah, throw something out. In the meantime, I'm calling it... I
Stadiopolis.
spelled that wrong. Stadiopolis.
Sounds of Stadiopolis.
Stadiopolis. Again, these towns can be remade and renamed anywhere. Oh, we've got another one we didn't even rename. We've got this little settlement down here we built, don't we?
What shall we name that?
I think in light of Tom not being here, we should name it after Tom.
Tomsville.
There we go. So we've got Tomsville, the main city, and Stadiopolis.
That totally Celtic sounding name, Stadiopolis.
Yeah, totally Celtic sounding names. Let's see. So in our little city here, we've got a watchtower being built, which is going to help guard everybody.
I like that.
A forge is going to help with industry, lumberyard. There's no trees really around the city. In fact, the other city down here, Tomsville, could probably benefit from a lumberyard, since there's a forest surrounding the whole place.
There's a lot of farmland there, actually.
There is, yeah. Should we look at some flood irrigation then as well? What's that one?
Food on river, but with these in the river.
All right, we'll go with the granary then.
Yeah, granary makes a bit more sense.
And then the main city. Is there anything else we can build in the main city while we're hoping? Should we get one of these trees? I feel like the trees are like part of the Celtic look. Where do we want to plant? We'll put a tree.
Oh, so it's getting
increases,
+2 food,
yeah.
+2 industry, and +2 gold there.
Oh, look at that one. We're all getting +2 for everything. Should we just go there in the heart of the city?
Can we get it down one, like just below the cliff, like up and right, like right on the edge? There's like a little alcove. Up one more. Up one
There?
more. There. Because it's right on the edge of the foresty area in between our two
Oh, so
settlements.
it's guarded
It
from
might be,
all
yeah.
sides.
I also think it would look like quite nice.
Yeah, nice little
Yeah.
tree there. Ticking us over. Right. So this army, we've got them to move.
They really need to heal up somehow.
Be
They've
careful.
got an extra man
Now
back there.
that records will be
Okay.
kept,
So maybe it's just
posterity will know
a
what
time
you
thing.
said and did.
Yeah, it looks like the health's going to grow back in grey.
I've got a feeling that if they actually sat on
Now,
the settlement,
things that
they
one
might heal
generation
quicker
learned
though.
can be passed to the next.
I know that
via
was a thing
something
in Age
more
of
reliable
Wonders.
than campfire stories.
Very, I mean, different game, but similar idea. Just
Yeah. Use civics unlocked. Independent, how should we use? So, mercenary armies. Why let our own blood be spilled when we can pay others to fight? Our empire will become stronger by opening our arms to new communities.
let's open our arms to people.
Open our
They may have more to offer than just their weapons. Assimilation does seem practical.
Assimilation. Wonderful.
How very British of us. You're now part of our empire. We'll take all the good stuff and
We'll
destroy
take
your
all the good
homeland.
Let's see if there's anything else here.
So it looks like there's a lot more that's been opened.
Yeah, we'll get some spearmen on the go. I feel like we still need to keep our arms ticking over nicely.
Yeah.
And probably
Maybe
get a
we use like
watchtower
the
for
main
town
city to like
council.
slowly build our our army, while the other cities that we used to build like
Yeah,
more cultural stuff.
make another farm. Not great farmland over this way, actually.
Yeah.
Might be better going for some industry.
This is the industrial region.
I mean, they're all still big.
Although it doesn't look great for
No, it
industry
doesn't
either.
look great for anything. Maybe this was a bad choice to invade this settlement. Well, that one up there is
I
okay.
mean-
Plus 14 on the
Yeah,
outskirts.
let's do that. Yeah.
Build up there.
It's. I mean, it may not be an ideal choice, but it's still adding, even if it's not adding as much as we would like.
Build a new wonder. Select any cultural wonder to see if it detailed and claim the right to its construction. So we've got the Colossus of Rhodes, Lighthouse of Alexandria, which I don't want to build because it's not really around today, what remains of it. So I don't want to invest in something that I know is not going to be around.
So we're going to stick to stuff that still exists.
Yeah, I mean, that Pyramids of Giza are a good shout.
So that's about it. Of the 6 I can see, that's the only one. Temple of Artemis still exists.
Stonehenge, Richie.
Yeah, let's do it. We've got to go Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
What's the effects?
5% food on the capital, 5% stability in the capital civilizations, 10 plus food, stability, that one. Giza basically gets you more holy stuff, statue of Zeus, settlement, militia.
So
yeah.
Stonehenge is the one that seems to be the most practical.
It does, because you get a bit of food, don't you?
Yeah.
Let's go
So
with-
let's do
with-
that.
Where can we build Stonehenge, though? Do we get to put it down somewhere, or is it just going to appear?
I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be near the main city.
Yeah, I would have liked to place it myself, to be fair. Chosen Wonder, Empire 1. Oh, what does our ally
We
want?
feel this proposal would benefit all.
Oh, what does she want now?
This
Shared
is
logistics.
an interesting offer that you make.
Yeah, okay. Seems though they're quite cool. I don't even know where
Pleased to
these
accept your
live.
proposal,
Yeah.
friend.
Well,
Well-
didn't they show us like their home base? Oh, go south. See that orange line?
These guys.
It'd probably be in there. That yeah, it looks like
I didn't realise
that's
there was
their territory.
so many.
Oh, the west, east as well.
Is that them too?
I mean, it's got that kind of orange boundary.
outpost. Regiment.
Or maybe it's just an outpost.
So they've got a couple. So that must be their capital. This one here.
They seem to be exploring a bit more than us. I don't know. Sometimes I think like you can if you explore too much, your armies can be spread thin, and your resources can be spread thin.
Yeah, like a nice compact army.
But it also gives you the tactical advantage of knowing what's around and being able to plan better.
You get more resources as well.
Where if we're fairly compact, it's probably easier to defend and we can probably advance quicker.
Barracks. Barracks is always a good one to get. I like how it doesn't let you move your turn on yet until you've done like one of everything, so you're not skipping a turn without missing like an opportunity for any kind of research. So create your religion. Do you want, what's it, polytheism or shamanism?
Yeah.
Faith, influence on holy sites, faith on holy sites, 10% faith.
I'm thinking influence might be better.
Yeah.
Which would mean shamanism.
Influence, yeah. Who doesn't love a shaman?
Yeah.
There we go.
I used to play a shaman in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Knowledge
That was
Tomsville's
my main.
population game. Well done, Tomsville. You're doing us proud. I like Tomsville. I feel like that might be my favourite, just because it's like so green and lush.
Yeah, it seems like a nice place to live.
does,
The main
like,
city.
Look at
The main
that.
city's like feels a bit safer. It's up on the cliffs, overseeing the territory, but yeah,
Like,
but
look
all
how-
the nice.
Look how quaint Tomsville looks. With all the eagles flying around and villagers getting on. They've got that little stone wall.
It looks like, you know what the building itself reminds me of? Like, it
Stonehenge.
reminds me of Assassin's Creed. Like,
Yeah. Right, Richie.
like that's with the courtyard and stuff.
Stonehenge. Where do you want to build?
Stonehenge.
Tomsville?
Yeah,
Should we build it in this big gap? This gap here.
yeah, that'd be
It
nice.
seems like a perfectly, because again, it's between the main
It
city
doesn't seem to have. Well, it's got a bit of resource value, but
or up on the
Stonehenge
hill.
could
Yeah.
be built anywhere.
Yeah, we'll put it there. I like that. It's just like it's a nice little landmark for Tomsville.
Yeah, but you can also see it from the main city down the cliffs.
That's true. Yeah. It's almost like a basketball hoop. You could throw from the city's edge right into it,
What we need to do is invest in ladders so people can get down the cliffs easy.
or a slide.
Or slide.
Slide is always
Like,
good.
you can get to Stonehenge quickly, but you're gonna have to walk all the way around.
Yeah, definitely. Right. Okay. So Stonehenge is on the build.
For 57 tens.
Yeah, I wonder how much would it be. Oh, we can't even pay to get that done. But again, Rome wasn't built in a day. Stonehenge wasn't built in a day. So
So Tomsville's out of action for a while.
Tomsville's out of action for a while it focuses on Stonehenge. We've got Stadiopolis over here, still chipping away.
It's that blue icon on the left under the screen.
Struggle for dominion. The capital is the empire's true seat of power, but now other cities with energetic populace rise to prominence. Their leaders and other influential figures want to sway the empire's affairs and question who wields. Okay. So we got, do you want a small council, a handful of wise heads to give good counsel? Or do you want an art... Well, I don't even know what that word is.
So what's
Autarch?
the difference? An
The
autarch.
absolute will of the leader will
Basically an
not be doubted.
autocracy.
Yeah, so we want council, right?
Yeah, we'll council. We'll
You do
play
not have
nice
enough.
with people.
Alright, we
for
don't
now.
have enough points anywhere for either of them yet.
Alright.
Oh, there's our society.
We'll scroll out, see if we can see a bit more. So I'm guessing the percentage is how much control we have
Influence and
over the
stuff,
area.
yeah. We're doing quite well with our neighbours, to be fair.
We need to box them in though, so they don't take out any more of our land, our potential land.
Oh, these two bits over here.
Yeah, and potentially over to the east and south a bit. Yeah, you can have that bit, but you're not going to expand beyond us.
Yeah.
So we don't want to get enveloped by them.
Yeah. No, I like your reasoning. So should we send the army out to build another town? Do you think?
Yeah. We're not being aggressive. This is prime land that we want.
Yeah.
And we'd rather get there before you.
101 of world discovery, right? Why will they not take them out of sentry mode? Might help. Do you want to move? There we go. Finally.
The army's on the march.
Looks like a nice little bit of land as well, to be fair.
Yeah. Ooh, what about the top of that cliff? That might be a nice place.
Does it have to be attached to our current area, maybe? Go right in the middle.
Check what's doing for resources first before we commit. Because we don't want to pick somewhere terrible. Seems good.
Well, that one's quite good. Like
That's got science, actually. So that might be good for the future.
Right, let's do that one.
Yeah.
And Stadiopolis Market Quarter. We can make Stadiopolis the Market Quarter.
Yeah. Seems like a reasonable idea.
Nothing really great for being the Market Quarter, but
Every little helps.
true, every little does help. Main city, population gain. It's always good. The language of bureaucracy. With multiple cultures and people, the Empire finds itself linguistically fragmented. Some of the far-flung regions complain that their concerns and grievances cannot be fully understood by their distant masters. Administration from the capital is difficult when some regions speak other languages. We should force all administrations across the land to speak the common tongue. What do you think? It does make sense long term. While a civilization is so young, getting everyone on the same page seems like a smart move.
Yeah, and we can afford to do it. I'm not really keen on forcing our will on people, but
the civilization's so early doors, it would make more long-term sense. We can integrate more languages later on.
As a leader, sometimes you kind of have to go, like, yeah, we're willing to listen to your concerns, but occasionally we are going to go, no, we've made our decision.
We've made.
You will speak main city-ish.
Main city-ish. Right. Oh, there's obsidian over there in that place.
Yeah. I'm happy for Stadiopolis to speak Stadiopolin as well, but...
There you go, so they're working on the new outpost.
Nice.
Warfare has been researched.
Dave in the chat said, whip them all.
It's not wrong.
Go around to a city that we conquered by force and whip everyone because they can't speak the same language as us. Seems a bit harsh. Like, you can't understand me, whip.
I'm curious how we can do, like, palisades for the main city, do you reckon?
I don't know, it feels like a bit of a waste. Like, there's...
Yeah, but I suppose, yeah.
How long does it take, though? If it's only a couple of turns.
Well, stone walls, quarrying. I feel like we've not really done any mining yet.
See, I'm wondering, is it worth, like, researching, like, stonemasonry and go for stone walls and just skip palisade walls entirely?
Yeah,
if we can.
Now we're there, yeah, that makes more sense.
Because it doesn't feel like we're under, like, threat or anything,
That's
so...
true. Outpost, not built yet. Stadiopolis, Tomsville, and the main city. Looking lush and green.
What's that? Scroll back out. I think down like southeast there was like Hagamatana, like a civilization.
Oh, there.
That's southwest.
Oh, sorry, I didn't pick up on the east part. I just saw the logo that wasn't our colour.
Yeah. See, like, with like the little Viking horde just outside our boundaries.
This one.
Yeah. What's that? And why isn't it ours?
What's that and why isn't it ours? That's a good point. It's just outside. It's a bit far from our cities, but yeah, it's definitely the next place on our conquerable
But that goes
map.
back in our strategy of pegging our allies in as well.
That is true. And then we finally invade them, of course. Little do they know we're planting the seeds of their demise so early on. Tomsville looks so innocent, but really it's going to be the wealth of our army. We're going to grow all these trees and chop them down for industrial warfare. Because if Lord of the Rings has taught us anything, we need to chop down an entire forest to power the forges of industry and war.
See, I'm thinking about being a bit more insidious. What we do is we're going to be perfectly nice allies to you. However, we're going to take every strategic location on the outskirts of your borders, so you end up getting pegged in and just over time naturally becoming assimilated into our empire. And one day you wake up and go, hang on a second. Didn't we have an empire of our own once?
One day. That's how it sometimes does work. But I do think we'll probably have to bring that to a wrap on our stream for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Myself and Richie both jumped immediately onto this good stuff day straight after work. So I don't know about you, Richie, but I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, it was just literally straight into this. So thank you to everybody who stopped by for our good stuff stream earlier on the night when we kicked that off. Thank you very, very much to everyone who's hung around for our first look at Humankind, dev beta exclusive to Stadia right now. Click to play, get straight into it. Go test it out yourself. I, for one, am actually having a really good time. Even though I was confused as anything to begin, and there's definitely tutorial work that needs to be tweaked a little bit here and there to kind of give a better introduction to the game. I definitely feel like I have a much, much stronger understanding of it now.
Yeah.
And I'm having fun. It's that meticulous turn-based step-by-step growth of my civilization, which is why I do really love games like Age of Empires and such in the past. What's your take on it so far then, Richie, from someone who has played Civ games in the past, albeit?
I like it. I've got a thing with Civ games where I really do like them, but they are such a massive time sink. I tend to try and stay away.
Yeah.
Because you can just lose your entire life to them. But again, this seems a pretty solid game. If you're into Civ games and things like that, it's definitely worth checking out over the next week while it's as a demo. Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying actually playing with you, even though I'm actually kind of sat back, not actually controlling anything.
Yeah.
Plotting the demise of our enemies.
Well, that's the kind of thing a game like this does lend itself to. Like, I remember playing as a child. I always used to play alongside my brother, and we just used to make joint decisions together on what we wanted to do, and we again just take turns on the mouse and keyboard. One would sit and watch, one would play along. But as far as the beta goes, it's ran fantastically. It looks great. The menus are nice and sharp and clean. The format, the font, everything seems to fit quite well into the style of game that they're going to design. So credit to those guys.
Pointing out to people as well is not only is this like, because we're playing on Stadia, the game is being streamed to you. You're also streaming this to YouTube and to me independent of YouTube.
That is very true.
And it's been smooth all night.
That is true. Aside from that one brief moment we got kicked out where we thought we'd reached our demo limit.
But
go check out Humankind as well. Available now. Obviously, join us back again tomorrow for day 3 of the Stadia Good Stuff event. Hopefully, we're going to get a slightly longer video to wrap up with a grand finale. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe down below, share it with your friends if you can. If you know anyone who would be interested in this, if you've got any family, friends who used to talk about these type of games too, share it with them. Let them know they can play it straight away. And if they don't have the time to play it, let them know they can watch us play it for their viewing pleasure as well. Don't forget to check out the Sounds of Stadia podcast, which this week's is now redundant, but it's still available to watch for our predictions and guesses in relation
to... It's not redundant yet.
It's almost redundant yet. We did talk about some other stuff as well, but next Monday we'll bring it to you again more. My name's been Chris.
I've been Richie.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been Sounds of Stadia's first look at Humankind. It's getting me every time. Thanks for watching. Take care, everyone. Have a good night and enjoy those games. See you soon.
Enslave your enemies.
That as well. Bye.
Bye.